Welcome to This Week on Cranberry Coast Concerts. We're arriving at your TV screen each week to let you know about what's happening at New England's most unique music festival,
Cranberry Coast Concerts.
And we hope you enjoyed the photo montage and overture written and performed by our very good friend and colleague Katie Ketchum at the beginning of the show.
Wasn't he great?
She's fabulous.
She'll be joining us on the show a little bit later.
Via satellite, yes. And
well, is she coming from the moon or something?
No, she's actually flying in from California.
Oh, okay. Well.
But she'll be here later on the show today. Folks, it's now time to let you know how much we value your input. It's time for Fan Mail Down! Dear Kirk and Marilyn, thank you so much for bringing your fantastic troupe up to Boston and sharing with us your wonderful review. The folks there had a fantastic time and loved the show. It was a truly unique experience for the Evergreen program, and we're so pleased you could make it. Best wishes for the rest of the season. And that was from Jessica Havalou, who is the Assistant Director of Lifelong Learning Programs in Food, Wine, and the Arts for Boston University, where we gave performance a spectacular night recently.
That was so much fun. I really enjoyed the concert, and Jim Eisenberg, he was such a nice guy. You know,
because our host
very
up
nice.
there in Boston
yeah.
was wonderful to us.
Now, what about if I read one? Because you always get to read one.
Yes, here we go. Let's do this. You wanted to, this is from one of our recent concerts. What does it say?
Emil from New Bedford,
yes.
Right? And he said, very entertaining, professional, always moving without dead spots. Yeah, it's very tricky, but we did it. Very hard to pull off. And but I mean, it's like considering that they had carpets.
Yes.
So and he wrote very hard to pull off in this room with carpets and very close to the audience, but you did it phenomenal.
Aha.
So very nice, very nice.
And one more from Joan in Plymouth, who says,
Ooh.
Loved the programs, especially Broadway night. Well, thank you, Emil and Joan and
really
Naomi.
Funny. You know, it's really, really funny. I used to pronounce Plymouth. You know, so I called my piano teacher when I first came to Boston, and I said, well, I went to Plymouth. And she said, to Plymouth. You know, it took her a while to understand what I was trying to say, but...
Every day it's a learning experience around here.
Oh, yes.
Well, folks, one more thing before we leave this segment. If you would like to have a message read on the show, please send it to This Week on CCC, care of WCTV, 505 Main Street, Wareham, Massachusetts, 02571, and you'll have your mail read on Fan Mail Down! Okay, what else is going on here in CCC, Marilyn?
Oh, my goodness. There was a CCC, Camp CCC. It was so much fun. And there's still one more session, right?
That's right. It actually began on July 29th and is going for 2 weeks. But the director, Michelle Boland, said that if there's any kids who want to join the camp, they're happy to take them mid-session. And for info, you'll see a brochure coming up on your screen now. That's on our Facebook page at facebook.com/campccc. You can also request a brochure in the email by emailing ccc@whipmo.com. You can also call what phone number, Marilyn?
508-759-2214. I was going to wonder if you were giving me a chance to talk.
Yes,
My
absolutely.
Goodness.
What else would you like to say about camp, Marilyn?
Wow, I just adore it. I mean, the kids had a chance to make instruments. In fact, they made us an instrument.
We'll have to bring it on one of the next shows.
Oh, my goodness. And one of them got a chance to play it. And for us, they serenaded us. And I had a little concert.
It was a beautiful experience watching those kids have fun making music.
So parents, I mean, it's a great time for all the kids.
Okay, and hey, what we have coming up next on the show, you liked it so much, we're going to make this a regular feature, I think. That would be...
Bernie and Bernice at the concert. Bernie and Bernice at the concert. Bernie and Bernice at the concert.
Oh, we had such a great time at the spectacular night. What a great show!
Oh, yeah, that was such a great night. I loved it.
What do you say we take a look at one of the numbers from the show?
Oh, yeah, Bernice, that sounds good to me. Let's watch one.
Yeah. Oh, my goodness.
Here we go.
Can hardly wait.
Like Night at the Movies.
Oh,
Oh, my.
wow.
I can hardly wait to see what happens next. Oh, work it, work it. Oh, my. Oh, my goodness, look at this. Oh, work it, baby. What do you think she's gonna
She's very graceful. Oh, I miss being on a dance.
do? Oh, my goodness.
Bernie. Oh.
I like that part a lot. Oh, come on, baby, let's go.
Oh, Bernie.
Oh, I love this. 3 for the price of 1. Oh, my goodness.
Stop it, Bernie.
Well, I love you too, baby. Oh, my goodness. Hit those high notes, babies. Yeah. I'm looking. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my.
Bernie.
Oh, what? Oh, look at it, Twinkle. Look at it, baby.
Don't look, Bernie.
It's on the screen. I gotta look. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh, she can blow my horn any day. That's right.
Bernie.
What, Bernice? Oh my goodness. Well, that was lovely. Oh my goodness, they look just as lovely going the other direction.
Oh, my goodness. Well, that was so nice. But so nice. Oh,
Well,
what do you say, Bernie? What about if we, we just talk about what happened last time?
uh-oh, what? What do you mean?
Yes, you have forgotten, have you?
What are you talking about?
Well, it was a little embarrassing. You did some really weird stuff. Do you remember?
It's coming back to me.
Oh, well, you should remember, Bernie.
Okay, well, I guess so.
A notion that I would fall with so much emotion.
Oh, fall for me, baby. Oh,
Could you?
oh, I would.
Could you care?
I could care a lot.
For a cunning cottage we could share.
Oh, I'd share it with you.
What will part
Oh,
us?
oh, Jessica.
I've
Uh-oh.
got a crush.
Oh, no.
My baby
Oh, no.
on
Oh, no.
you.
Oh, oh,
Never again.
Jessica.
What?
Oh, yeah.
What?
The way that Jessica, oh, my.
What?
Oh, blah, 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 blah. That's all she wants to do is talk. Boy, I think I need to go talk to Jessica.
Oh, Bernie. Hi, Bernie. I've had such a long day. Oh, Bernie, would you help me to relax?
I think I could do that.
Oh, could you now? Oh, Bernie, look at you, you handsome boogity bear, you.
Oh, I like it when you call me that.
Boogity bear, you big black bear.
Why don't you,
Oh,
could you
Bernie.
just pick me up, give me a hug, darling?
Oh, I like that, Bernie.
Oh.
I love when you nuzzle me. Oh, so
Oh.
close. I feel like I could sleep like this. Oh, Bernie!
Oh.
Bernie!
Yes.
Oh, Bernie!
Yes. Oh, kiss me. Kiss
Give
me.
Mommy a kiss. Give Mommy a kiss now.
Oh, yes.
Ooh, ooh,
Oh,
ooh.
thank you, Jessica. Oh,
Oh,
boy.
yes, that's
Oh,
right.
boy, oh,
That's
boy.
right.
Oh, my
Bernie!
goodness.
Oh, you naughty
Oh,
man,
my
you
goodness.
naughty man,
Jessica.
bear, you.
Jessica.
Oh, boogity bear.
Jessica.
Boogity bear, boogity
Jessica.
bear. Boogity bear.
Don't you have something to say?
Well, I guess so.
Yes, you do.
I guess I need to,
Bernie, just don't let it happen again.
well, I guess I'll apologize for my behavior.
Yeah,
then.
well, that's good.
I'm really, really sorry that happened on camera.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Because if it wasn't on camera, it's almost like it didn't happen, right?
What? Well, you little salmon-eating bear!
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my God. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, I guess I have to really, well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. I hope I see you in the next show. I better go. Ah!
Bernie and Bernice at the concert. Bernie and Bernice at the concert. Bernie and Bernice at the concert.
Well, that was an interesting segment with Bernie and Bernice, that bad little bear. These so much fun.
Well, you know, he still behaves in the concerts, though. He's a good guy in
Yes,
the
he does.
concerts, so that's very important.
Yes, and Amadi, you were going to say something about
Yes,
some
yes.
volunteers?
Yes, CCC really needs volunteers. It's very hard for us to do everything, so it's very, very, very important. And actually, we were very blessed with the concert, the previous concerts, because we had a few people helping us. We had Stephanie and Ellen Uji
And Jimmy,
and
that's right.
Jimmy.
Thank you
and
to our
thank
wonderful
you very
volunteers for all
much,
your help.
Very, very much. So, but we also need sponsors and advertisers. And by the way, some of the advertisers, oh man, I love it. The consignment store, man, I made out like a bandit. It was so beautiful.
She has some wonderful things. Our good friend Tracy Medeiros. Thank you, Tracy,
Yes,
for your
thank you,
lovely
Tracy.
contributions.
Yes.
And
So,
also our friends at Stonebridge Bistro,
great food.
Mezzaluna,
great food, great place.
Sunrise Cafe.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And
I'm telling you, it's hard to keep in here.
I'm telling you, around here,
Very
there's some
thin
great
here,
food.
you know,
But
but
by the way,
beautiful.
most of all, CCC needs to see you.
At the concerts.
And speaking of concerts, we have a very special guest with us today via satellite.
Oh my gosh, I think she just beamed down just like in a Star Trek.
Well, could you introduce our friend, Marilyn?
We welcome our great friend and colleague to the show, Katie Ketchum.
Hey there, Katie.
Hey!
Hola.
How
Yay.
are you? Trombone, Alan.
Woo!
Great. Our satellite connection's working here. Katie couldn't make it to the studio with us today, but she's in Boston, and she's preparing for her one-woman performance, which is going to be happening there as we speak, actually. So, Katie, tell us, how was your flight? You feeling good?
Pretty good, pretty good. It was a little squished. It was a little squished, but I'm doing pretty good.
Oh, that's great.
Yes, we were just sharing with our TV audience at the beginning of the show. We rolled your overture to the Mary Cassatt show and all of those lovely paintings and wonderful photos
I
from
love
your
all that music.
performances.
It's so beautiful. So beautiful. You're a phenomenal composer. and a great actor.
She was
You
one
just
to no one.
oh well, you know, I can watch that. I mean, over and over, and I just love it. You know.
Well, we wanted to ask you too, Katie. Could you tell us a little bit about this? Is a wonderful chance for you to say some things about what you're going to be doing in your performances here with us at Cranberry Coast Concerts.
Yes.
Okay. Well, basically, I'm going to be performing excerpts from all my shows, all my one-person shows, and a couple of songs from some big shows that I've written. And there'll be, I'll be Mary Cassatt. I'll do some excerpts from that show. So then Clara Schumann, and then Mary Magdalene, and then if there's time, I may do a couple songs, one from Dr. Destiny and the musical I wrote on Sequoia. And also, I'll be there as the composer in between and just say a few words about what inspired me to write them. And so it's a little different than usual. I won't be coming out in character. I'll be coming out as myself and then introducing parts of my shows and the characters. So that's kind of the basic idea.
And we'll be enjoying the multiple personalities of Katie Ketchum. Well, and one thing too, since we want to get people excited. Well, we want to get people excited about the show, Katie, too, because, you know, say just a little bit more. You mentioned about telling people about your inspirations. We were hoping you'd say something about the inspirations for taking on these amazing and diverse and very famous characters throughout history.
Well, the first story that comes to mind, the first inspiration that comes to mind actually is the Clara Schumann, and actually there's a lady named Marilyn Morales that inspired that show. In a conversation we had a few years ago, she said Cranberry Coast was having a Robert Schumann festival, and I said, well, maybe this is finally the time I'll write my Clara Schumann show. And in that moment, you both booked it before I'd even written it.
I just got goosebumps again.
That was the inspiration. Cranberry Coast was the inspiration for that one.
Wonderful. Well, it is kind of interesting, I think, for our audience to know where we get the source of our ideas and inspiration from. It's not always easy. I mean, when you're looking around casting about for an idea, sometimes things seem to be flowing out of your pen, and other times you really are looking just for the right way to say things and to get them out.
Well, Katie, I have to tell you, my best, favorite memory was when you did I was doing the concert and you introduced the piece that I was going to play in character of Clara Schumann. I felt she was there. She was in you, girl. I mean, it was unbelievable. And then I played it. I was like, I just felt like I was a student back then during the times, and that Clara was my teacher, and it was just so cool. Really nice.
It was an amazing experience. Yeah, I felt that she was there too. I didn't even know, what I was going to say next. It was really amazing, really inspired moment when Clara appeared at your concert.
You channeled Clara Schumann.
So. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, hey, Katie, we're going to have an opportunity on today's show to see 2 more clips of you from performances. We really want to give people a good exposure and lots of reasons to come to the performance. And by the way, folks, if you want to see Katie Ketchum in performance, she's going to be at 3 locations where you can see her from Cranberry Coast Concerts. And the first performance is going to take place on Thursday, August 1st at Murray Unitarian Universalist Church in Attleboro at 7:30 p.m. is the start time. And then the next performance is going to be Eastern Bank in Wareham, 226 Main Street at 7 p.m. And then the closing performance will be in New Bedford at the Wamsutta Club on the corner of County and Union Streets. And that performance takes place Sunday, August 4th at 4 p.m. And if you're forgetting any of this information, you can go to facebook.com/CCC Festival. You'll see all the latest current information about Katie's performances and other upcoming Cranberry Coast Concerts events. And before we say adieu to you, Katie, since we're going to go into another performance segment of yours, we're going to do the performance of you playing From Foreign Lands by Robert Schumann. Could you say a couple of things about that?
Well, this, as many of his pieces were, I feel that this piece was inspired by Clara Schumann, and there are even letters that still exist between them in regards to this piece, and it really shows, I don't have the letters on hand, but I remember it shows she felt that it showed his inner child to her. It really showed her who he was. And, you know, as they both fell in love, and I feel that the music was a real vehicle, including this piece, for their love to be communicated. So.
Well, thank you so much, Katie, for that wonderful and insightful introduction. And we're looking forward to seeing and hearing and experiencing Katie Ketchum's wonderful, lovely, and incredibly creative one-woman show at Cranberry Coast Concerts. Let's listen now to Katie's performance of Schumann's From Foreign Lands.
That was phenomenal. I just love the way you
Bravo,
played
Katie.
that.
Yay!
That was just really, really beautiful.
A wonderfully played piece.
Yeah, and Katie, if you, I mean, we keep asking something that can help the students, and do you have a word of advice for the students that are starting or that they're trying to go into the music world?
Well, I think that besides having a good teacher, it's really important to come to concerts and to really see artists who are, you know, making a living at performing, and it really shows them where they're going. It inspires them to where they're going to go. So I think Cranberry Coast Concerts. It's really important for them to attend and really see the vision of what they're working towards, or what, you know, what can be done with music. And so I think that's a really good place to start.
Well, we couldn't say it better, Katie, and we want to thank you for being on our show today, and we're looking forward to seeing you live in performance. Katie Ketchum, folks.
Thank you, Katie.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Well, next week on This Week on Cranberry Coast Concerts, we present
the CCC Cool Jazz Concert.
That's right, with Tom Casale on bass, Randy Cloutier on drums, and some special guest artists. So please don't miss that.
It. Yeah.
But now we have to say goodbye, folks. But before we do, we're going to leave you with another fine performance by Katie Ketchum.
Yes.
See you at the show.
See you at the show.
To see a face, to paint it, to hear a song, to sing it. And when you know you have to see it grow, to travel on, to be there, to look around, to find it. And then you'll see the love that you have shown. Children in the flowers, lilies on the pond, faces lost and gone, dancing girls and matadors, loving strokes upon the canvas. To paint a man, to love him, to catch a dream, to live it, and then you'll see my love for them is children in the flowers, lilies on the pond, faces lost and gone, dancing girls and matadors. My love will show even when I'm gone.